Hello, families. How have you been? How has your first week or two of school gone? Please know that I hope you're doing well. Kids, I hope you're getting settled in your new routines. Parents, please know that I have been praying for you. I know this is a huge change for you, and I hope that you're all doing well. Well, it's September 13th, the first Sunday after Labor Day, the Sunday that we would all be back together, our Welcome Back Sunday, our Kickoff Sunday, God's Work Our Hands Sunday. Normally the fellowship hall at this time is filled with activity. We're cutting vegetables, making soup, pots of soup. We've been filling pencil cases for the 5th graders at EMC Elementary School. We've been making cards for our homebound members, but not this year. I'm the only one here and I'm pretty bored and lonely. I miss you guys. It has been fun doing these videos and making the mailings and dropping off those sneaky little packages by your doors, but I do miss being with you. But I didn't want to rush back into children's ministry. I wanted you guys to get settled first in your regular normal school routines, but I do have good news to share as I hope to start up children's ministry again on October 11th. More about that later. Over the past month, the members of the Christian education team and myself have been reaching out to some of you just to get an idea of what you think about our reopening children's ministry here this fall. And of those that we talked to, 3/4 of you said that you were ready to come back. And so we're going to do that. Sunday, October 11th is the first Sunday that we're going to actually start in service, in-person worship here at church. And so we're going to have children's ministry at the same time. It's something I've always wanted to have here is worship, adult worship, at the same time as children's ministry. So this is sort of a good thing that has come out of all of this. Yes, we will follow safety procedures. I've downloaded a lot of the Restart procedures from the local Christian schools, and we'll be using that as our backdrop for getting that started. But it's not going to be any different from what your kids are already experiencing if they're going back to school. Everyone who comes to church on Sunday morning is asked to use the Lincoln Avenue entrance. The other entrances will be locked. That's how we'll get out of the building. You'll come in, you'll sign in, please wear your masks. And then parents, you can take your kids down to children's ministry, drop them off, and then you're encouraged to attend the 9:30 worship service. It'll be a shorter service, it'll only be like about a half hour, and then you can come downstairs and get your kids. After you sign in, don't forget to use the hand sanitizer. They're now all over the building at our bathrooms and at other stations throughout the church. We will be changing things up a little bit this year. But the 3 and 4-year-olds up through 4th grade will still start off in the purple room, but we'll have a shorter time of worship because we're not allowed to sing this year. That's going to be hard for Mrs. Henry. But I did come up with a fun song that I found on this CD, a fun, upbeat kids worship song, and we came up with choreographed exercises to go with it. So we're going to have worship warm-ups to start off with, and then we'll have a prayer, we'll have announcements, and then we'll send the kids off to their classes. Our preschoolers will continue to meet in the green room where they'll each have their own desks that are socially distanced. They'll get their own Bibles and they'll have their own pencil cases with their crayons and their scissors and their glue sticks. Janet Farrington will continue to faithfully lead this class as she has done for the past couple of years. I'm so thankful to her because Janet actually does work with the Souderton School District with younger kids in their before or after kindergarten programs. So she brings a lot of experience on what's going on with schools today or in schools today. Parents, please know that we understand that not every family is going to be ready to have their kids return to children's ministry, and that's okay. We understand that and we applaud you for making that difficult decision. But we still want you to feel involved with what we're doing here on Sunday morning. So what we decided to do this year is to use the Spark Story Bible. And we took the Spark Story Bible, and there's 150 stories in it, and we divided it by 50 weeks and came up with 3 stories each week. So families are going to be asked, even if you come here to church or if you are at home, to read 3 stories together each week. And each kid is going to receive a quarterly Bible reading plan. And as you read your stories each week, the kids can mark them off. And then at the end of the quarter, they can turn it in to Mrs. Henry for a free gift card. And the free gift card for the quarter number 1 is to Dairy Queen. So this is a way for keeping those who are at home and those who come to church still involved together. Those of us who are here, we will act out the Bible story, read the Bible story together, and still have activities that are related to that Bible story. For those of you who want to choose to do your faith formation at home, what we'll do is every month we'll send you the student pamphlets that relate to the stories that we're talking about here on Sunday morning. St. Paul's has a lot of leftover curriculum, and I'll send them out to you, and they're all age related. So if you're in preschool, I'll send you the preschool papers. If you're in elementary age, we'll send you the elementary age, and then you can follow along with us. I'll be leading the elementary school kids in the blue room again this year. The tables will all be socially distanced. They'll all get their Bibles and their own supplies just like the younger ones. Joan O'Connor has asked to retire this year, and I want to give her thanks for the past couple years because she comes so faithfully prepared and she really loved the kids. So Joan, thank you for your help in leading these kids in their faith formation for the past couple of years. Christine Martin loves working with our older youth, so she will be leading the 5th through 8th grade class again this year. One thing we want to be mindful of is that Christine works every other Sunday morning, so she'll only be able to be here 2 out of the 4 Sundays a month. And on the other Sundays a month that she's not here, we're going to ask the kids, the youth, to be in worship with their parents for the 9:30 worship service. And that will help our confirmation kids to fulfill their worship requirements. Wanting to be mindful of social distancing when classes are over on Sunday mornings, we'll probably have grab-and-go snacks available for the kids to pick up and take out to them as they head off to the cars to go home. So those are the plans that we have for Sunday morning children's ministry. I still hope to have Wednesday Night Kids Club. We're looking to start that the first Wednesday in October. I believe that's the 7th. So it'll be the first and third Wednesdays of the month. We'll start with our pizza supper upstairs in the fellowship hall so that we can socially distance better. 6 o'clock in the fellowship hall, first and third Wednesdays of the month. Then the kids will have time with me. And Mrs. Fossbender is actually going to offer them a non-choral choir time. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but maybe something instrumental, maybe some handbells. That's up to her. She's going to be working on that. Confirmation kids are still invited to come and have pizza supper with us if you have younger siblings. And then Pastor Letcher will be getting in touch with you as to what confirmation will look like this year, but they'll also be meeting on the first and third Wednesdays of the month also. I still want to have Spiffies this year. Look for a flyer with upcoming events. I know our first event is a trunk or treat, which we will be joining with Trinity UCC right up the street. They're offering a trunk or treat on Saturday, October 24th. So that's going to be our first Spiffy event. And I'm going to expand the Spiffies this year to be our 4th graders all the way up through our 8th graders. And so we're looking forward to that. So that's our children's ministry plan for this year. Stay with us. Be patient with us. Thank you for your faithfulness, guys. Love you. Hope to see you on Sunday, October 11th. For those in Kids Club, Wednesday, October 7th.